All right. Welcome back, Migo Like Geeks and Freaks. Here we are again. Two videos right apart from each other. The movies is magic. Anyways, you guys probably remember we brought some of these up before. These are the Final Faction figures from Dollar Tree, which is no longer a dollar. It's $1.25, but still, you're able to get these for $1. They're quite posable. They came with weapons and so on, which is pretty cool. They came with some pretty cool weapons. Well, I guess we can take apart. They're pretty well detailed. They're kind of on a G.I. Joe 3-inch style card. Here's the drone. These are some of the bad guy aliens. But they put out some new figures now. So today was at Dollar Tree shopping for $1.25 stuff, meaning the Dollar Tree stuff. And they happen to have a box. They just opened it and they just stocked the shelves. And there's Churros inside, so we can get him out of the... Churro comes out of the command pit, cockpit there. There's the robot. There's Churro. He's a Chihuahua. He goes inside. But, and there goes a leg. Well, the quality of New Mego, basically. These are from Dollar Tree. I guess for $1, we can't expect much more than that. But, in any case, they came out with some new figures, and I'm very excited to show them to you today. Because when I got to the store, I was so excited. For example, they have figures now that they have a vehicle. They have, I buy tons of these things because they're cheap. Let's just bring them up and start showing what we have, shall we? So first, let's show, and I bought multiples of these so I can open them up. So this is each one. This is called Drone Scourge, and this is kind of a weapon accessory set that goes on this guy. This is the way he came in the package before with his gun, and this is basically him. You got this guy with the... Stay still. You get this guy with this gun. What they did was they came up with this pretty cool accessory set. So we're going to open it up. Like I said, I have other ones. And each one's labeled Final Faction. And then if it's Karn, it's purple. Or if it's Alpha Team, it'll be orange. You know, the good guys from the bad guys. But the cool thing is, open this up. I'll show you what you guys get. You get this, I guess it's like a gun, if you will. It's a bit of a gun. Kind of looks like Loki's scepter a little bit, if you will. And then it comes with, well, this looks like another kind of piece to a gun, I guess. We'll find out. And then this piece. Now, what they did with these guys, which I thought was brilliant, if you look on the back, it tells you exactly how to put the accessories on and which character it goes to. What they did, they were smart. They put peg holes on there. And unlike some toys which have peg holes you never use, these are actually going to get used. So the first thing that's going to happen is this is going to connect to its back, I believe. Guess we're going to find out if it works or not. Looks like it's working. It's only $1 from Dollar Tree. Actually, this was $1.25. He's a little tight in there, so let's give him a little help. Don't hate on these. If you're willing to pay $20 for that stuff from New Mego, and when the arms fall off, you say, well, it's only $20. What do you expect? There we go. What can you expect out of these guys for $1? Okay, so that's that. I'm trying to figure out how this goes. Man, we need to figure this out. I'll show you what it looked like before and after. So this goes, okay, this goes like this. All right, I got you. So this is going to go into here. Is that correct? Yep. Is that right? Yep. This is going to go where? This goes onto his arm. So again, there's a peg hole here. We have a weapon. Wow, the peg looks like it's a little big for that hole. That's what she said. We're going to find out in a minute. They're not like brutally brittle plastic. These figures are actually, the plastic's a little bit flexible. A little bit rubbery, if you will. All right, and you can't beat it, man. For $1 or $1.25, you really can't beat it. All right, so let's see what he looks like. Yeah, they're not staying together, so that's great so far. Maybe they need a little time to work themselves in. Stay there, sir. You gotta adjust that hole a little bit. That's what she said. You can hear them falling apart as I'm putting them together. All right, so basically, when you give him his accessories and you hook him up, that's right. That's Fila, bitches. It says Italian on it. It says Italian on it. That's the best part. All right, so when you dress him up, Check that shit out, man. Way better, right? That's what the drone. He came with his little gun before. But check that shit out. He's got like, I don't know what these are, some kind of lasers or saws or something. That's pretty badass. There goes the drone and his stuff. All right, that's the drone Scourge. Get rid of that. We also have, oh, this is an extra Scourge. I bought a whole bunch of extras. This guy won't open next. So this is one of the new figures. This is Riptide, and his specialty is he's a rescue diver. But check it out. I saw this was cool. So I thought the 3 was like the series. No. 3 color changing pieces to detect the Karn danger. So you put them in warm water. We're going to open them up first to check them out. This is Riptide. Hopefully the water over here I have is still warm because it's been sitting here for a bit. I'm going to see if he actually changes color. Imagine. All right, he's out. All right, so this is Riptide. See, they have kind of a G.I. Joe look to them. They're cheap. They're dollar store, whatever, or Dollar Tree, but heads turn, these turn. The whatchamacallit, it's pretty G.I. Joe. The packaging is that kind of style G.I. Joe. And as I've said before, there's a barcode on the back of these things. And if you scan that barcode right there, there's a couple cartoons up there now. There's a few of them that are up there, so you can just trying to make sure this goes the right way. Yeah, that goes the right. You can actually scan them, so you can check out the cartoon and what's going on over there. And he's got, I don't know what the hell I just lost. I think, oh shit, are you kidding me? No fucking way. Oh, snap. Okay. Well, I did not know that. So here's the piece that goes in him. You see it goes in his arm. You see it's got that harpoon on the end. This just didn't even realize this. Man, this is a dollar toy. I just want to show you something. Look at that. The actual harpoon separates. It separates from the toy, and I just noticed. Let's get a real close look in there. Just take a look. There's a hole here, and there's a hole here, and I guess you can connect a string or something so you can actually detach that. That's pretty badass. Tell me you can't even get that shit on some of the junk you guys are buying today. He's got a hole in the front of him, and when we connect this piece on over his head and into here, connects into his chest. Let's bring that over his face. And there is his breathing apparatus. There's his breathing apparatus. Did you like that? All right, let's go see what he looks like. Let's see if he changes color in warm water. We'll find out in a minute. I'm not quite sure what parts change color. The water is probably not that warm, so I don't think he's going to change color. I guess we're going to find out. Oh, that's what changes color? That part? I guess that's what changes color. Not that big of a deal, but we'll see. Hold on, is that you? Yeah, there it is right there. Okay. So does it work? I don't know which parts change color. I guess. Oh, here we go. I got you. Okay. So it does work. You can't really see it on camera. But when you put them in water, there's a... Shit, I'll do this over a laptop. See those little green points? They actually get brighter. So that is right there. That's Riptide. So they get brighter. All right, so it works. It's not bad. And, again, these harpoons can come out. Come on, man. Seriously? You can't even get good shit like that in the Chap May stuff, and it costs more than this. All right, let's move him to the side. What else do we get today? All right, this is another of the heroes. Now, there's some more coming. There's some, there's like some P-131. I did not find them yet, and there's a couple more aliens. I'm not sure if they hit the store yet, but they did. I do have an accessory set for it. It says, hey, the P-131 unit sold separately. This here is an Alpha Team Amari. Is Amari, if you will. Same thing. It's got stuff on the back, and I bought extras, so whatever. This is Amari. She's got a mohawk. She is pretty badass. She's got a gold top. She's posable. She comes with... Oh, I guess this is a... Okay. This is some kind of badass club. It's a big club. It's like Lucille. And she's, if you take a look at, man, she's very, the hands are very, you guys see those hands? I'm trying like that so you guys can see it. Hands are very, very dainty. And she has little fingers. So you could hook her up with the club. I guess she can go whoop some ass. There you go. She's like the Michonne character. She's a badass ass beater. All right, what else do we get? So we also got this. This is called the Synthoid Evolution. So this is a kit. So this is one of my favorite figures in this set. He just reminds me of old Japanese kaiju type stuff. He's a Synthoid. But they made a friggin' accessory kit for him. And if you look on the back, it shows you where it goes. Again, this is Khan, this is the alien. Let's check it out. These are real, man, I'm going to tell you guys, I was so excited. Now look, I was like, oh, there's a couple new pieces up there. Because the weapon packs, if you're not really familiar with them, they're kind of hard to tell which one goes where. I mean, if you have them or not, because they look very similar. But in this case, get this gun on. In this case, all right, first of all, he gets wings. Where do the wings go? Gotta figure this shit out. Where the hell do the wings go? All right, so there's supposed to be something that holds the wings in. Oh, there they are. Okay, so this is cool. So you get these wings, and he has the holes on the back, but you need something to hold them in. So they give you these pieces right there to hold them in. They're like pegs. They are pegs. All right, so let's see what we got. Kind of like fly wings. It's pretty badass. All right, give me a second. Let me figure out how this goes in. And I will get you all your business. Your business. So you're supposed to go like this. Okay. So you have to go through here. They're actually quite good. So you're going to put that through there, and then we're going to stick that in his back. There we go. Oops. Except I think I have you upside down. Why? Yeah, motherfucker, you're upside down. All right. Let's get them together. Let's get them hooked up. Get in there, Holmes. Get this together. I'll break this down so you guys can see what's happening. So we're trying to get this hooked up in here. There we go. And we got this. This is cool, man. You could build an army of these things, and you don't have to spend a shitload of money. Again, if I bought a ton of them when they were $1, and I heard at the time, oh, they might put out vehicles, and they have vehicles. I'll show you those in a minute. I'm trying to figure out how this thing goes. This is some kind of, how the hell does this connect to his arm? I have no idea. This is supposed to go where? Oh, you take his arm out? Oh, you take his arm out. See? You take out his arm, and you put in this, I don't know what the hell you call this thing. Octopus type arm, I guess. He's like a plant or something. Okay, so he's like a plant. So now you can take out his one arm, put in the other arm, and then you could take out this arm. Man, these are fantastic. Look at that. And when he's done, he's like a completely different, creepy Synthoid. Very badass. Look at the friggin' gun on this mug, man. Oh, it's got to get his arm in there. Got to get it in there tight. There you go. Now you're in. This one also. Okay, there we go. And there you go. And there's the Synthoid transformed. Fantastic. What else do we have? Well, kids, I'm glad you asked. We have this new character. This is Huntra, the perimeter defense. And if you take a look, it kind of reminds me of one of those Star Wars droids. It's just Star Wars. But check it out. I don't know. Well, actually, I don't know if they're spring-loaded, but they're probably not spring-loaded now that I think about it. They'll probably just go in there, but they are missiles. So let's get this open. Again, I bought multiples because I like package ones and so on. Come on, it's some kind of like spider scorpion looking thing. Check it out. Thing spins. Here's the bottom of it. And let's see. And these going out. No, they're not spring loaded. I apologize. They're not spring loaded. I thought they would be. Or are they? I don't know. No. Oh shit! If they aren't. Yep, they're spring loaded. Whoops! Didn't realize there's a little tiny. So there's little teeny tiny buttons that look like. Gotta look carefully. They're part of the whole thing here. Wow, man. $1.25. How can you go wrong? Oh, there we go. They're spring loaded. We just shot a missile over there. Yeah, but he's very badass. It's a kind of a spider looking thing, man. It's pretty badass. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Love that. That's a great looking alien, gotta say. Okay, here's more of Amari. So this is a weapon set. It's a P-131 Thunderbolt, and it's got like guns and all kinds of stuff. But it goes to this P-131 robot. I did not see that today. I don't know if it hit the shelf yet, but it's accessory set for that. So let's go on to the next one. This is a perimeter defense. This is the Decimator. It's another Karn. And he looks more like a hermit crab or something. That one's kind of like a spider type thing. But again, spring-loaded action. So let's look at the new stuff we got. We now have accessory sets where we can take apart the original Series 1 figures, and we can add in parts to them. We also have a color changing model, and we also have this bad boy. If you bring him and you open him up, he's kind of a crab looking thing. Big piece in the middle, if you will. You can see on top, he has this gun, and you just load up the missile. It is different than the other missiles. It's not the same as the other missiles. It's similar, but it's not the same. And again, there is a spring-loaded action for that. So you can actually get your Karn on. Very, very, very cool. Come on. That's pretty badass. Love that. Gotta love that. That was really cool. Very, very cool. All right, what else do we got? We also have... Okay, we have another one. I think I bought 3 of everything today. Just in case. Bought another drone. This is, again, the Thunderbolt for the P-131. This one's actually pretty cool. This is for the Alpha Team, the good guys, and these are cyber arms. And these figures, these parts are all for the Torn figure. Let me get Torn because I got them up there on the shelf. I showed them to you last time. So, again, the figures are getting better and better each time. Initially they were just kind of parts there. He's got his gun, that scope. But Torn's actually really cool because his hood comes off. These are all really cool figures. His hood comes off, and he's got 2 different faces. Kind of like that Big Jim figure you could do, right? This goes on, and then these are all weapons and accessories from Cyber. All kind. There's axes, saws, knives, lasers, got all kinds of stuff in there for him to use. And it goes to this guy, Torn, which I thought that was pretty cool also. What else we got? More of the evolution stuff. Gotta love that Dollar Tree. More Riptide. More Hunter. These are great because these you could build a whole army with. Oh, this is long range for scope. So these are all additional parts. This guy's scope, and he's kind of like the sniper of the group. And these are all additional parts, packs and guns and everything else that you can equip him with, which I thought was pretty cool. These are, this one you got to see. All right, I was dying to open this, so we're going to open this now. So there's vehicles for the good guys. There's it's kind of like the ATV for the good guys. Then they have this new vehicle for Series 1 Karn called the Rumbler. You can take a look at it. It's actually their vehicle. Now, there's no figure inside here, which is a shame. And the figure that's there is one of the new ones that I did not find. Again, I don't know if it's been released or not. I did watch the cartoon. It's in the cartoon. Let's see if we can get this together. Here we go. Look at that, man. Even for $1.25, you even get the instructions. All right, let's get it open. Let's see what we got here. The box is a guide just in case. Look at that. I mean, for $1.25, these are badass. And, you know, it's not like they made 5 of them and you can never find them. They actually, look at this. Pieces on this beast, man. They're actually going to town making these, you know, doing a good job putting these together. I don't know how they do it for $1.25. I really don't. They must sell a ton of them. So let's see. How are we going to put this? Here's the body of the Rumbler. You can see it's got the big thing here. So what are we doing? We're taking the exoskeleton. And we're putting on, okay, the wheel arm. All right, so this goes like this. And this is the wheel arm that goes like that. We get hooked up in there. Hopefully we can do this without breaking it. I bought a bunch of them just in case because I figured they're going to be gone quick. All right, next thing is to put this back wheel here into this piece that we just attached to the exoskeleton. So that's going to go in there, snapped in, and away it goes. We're good. We're going to take these bad boys, one on each side, very simple to put together, and another one. Okay. And there you have the Rumbler, right? I'll drive that bad boy across the road. It doesn't work great on this table, I can tell you that, but there is the Rumbler. Now, he's coming right at you, right? So not only did they build the Rumbler, which you could put one of the action figures in, but then they went ahead and they put additional weapons and armor for the Rumbler. Okay, so we're going to open one of those up too. We'll show where that goes. And the reason I thought that was cool is because when they put out their first vehicle, which was this guy, this ATV that you have to put together, but then they went ahead. So you have this ATV you can get. You see them, it's all unarmored with a gun. But then they put armor for it, so you could armor plate the ATV and guns. And I mean, seriously, for $1.25, you're going to complain? You got to pay extra for that? Christ, you guys probably paid $5 or $10 or whatever for that stupid jacket to go on the, whatever the heck it was. Yeah, that jacket for the 14-inch New Mego Joker. I know I paid for mine back in the day. So how can you go wrong with this? All right, so we're going to get the parts onto the Rumbler. And we're going to take these parts. And we're going to make this look even more, look how big that is. It's going to look even more badass. So let's do that. While we're here, we'll do that pretty quick. This is going, all right, so, wow. I mean, they just go right in. The pieces just look. It just, there's a hole, just slides right in. And then these go on the front. And this is the Rumbler. Okay. So there you go. Get in there. $2.50. And get in there. And you have a vehicle for your bad guys to take on the Alpha team. Is that seriously bad? It's not bad, right? Yeah, let's put it down there. Let's check it out a little better. There it is right there. The Rumbler. Figure fits right inside. Dude, they took all the smart stuff. They did all the right stuff for this to make this thing work. They did a great job. Got to give them credit, man. They did a really good job here. Dollar Tree. All right, let's move him over. So supposedly one of the bad guys I do not have yet goes in there. All right, what other parts do we have? These are all Jeeps, I believe. ATVs. Yes, except for this. This is called Striker for the Karn. And this works with the... Okay, it works with the Karn. We're going to make it work with the Brute. And it's hard to see in the plastic, so we're going to open it right up. I'll show you the pieces individually. Check this out. Haters. All right, so it comes with this giant ass axe. These, again, things that go over the shoulders. And this kind of like, it looks like almost a spider gun. So that goes with this guy. So I'm going to remove his gun that he comes with. This is known as the Karn Brute. It's got those really cool horns. And what's going to happen is This goes in his hand, I believe, somewhere. But why does it have a hole? I don't know. Oh, that must be for the other one. All right. So this is going to go, what's going on the back here? He actually has multiple holes on the back. So some of these sets, yeah, it's going to go up here. These sets are adaptable. And this set actually says for any humanite type figure, which is him, or the drone figure, if you will. And then this badass goes in his hand. And we're going to squeeze that in there. Yes, we are going to squeeze that in there. That's what we're doing. Oh, sorry, it's supposed to go all the way up. Forgive me. It's supposed to go all the way to the top. I don't like that there. I like it more there. Actually holds it even better here. Let's put it in there. And then we have this. And this is going to go over his arm. I guess these are some kind of weird bug gun or something, if you will. And so basically when you get done, you turn your brute into more of a badass, if you will. You can turn your head straight, homie. And you can turn him even more of a badass. Check him out. You guys what it looks like down there. And there is your brute in all of his glory, if you will. Very, very cool. Final Faction doing a great job. More and more stuff. Love what they're doing. These are all Jeeps or ATVs. Bought more of those. Found a bunch of those today. What else do we have? Anything else unique? I think that might be all the unique parts. To be honest with you, I think those are all the unique parts. Yes, they are. So what I have to do now is figure out where to get all the space. So all these Final Faction figures are fantastic on the packaging. But I mean, now we're starting to get into this where you can see they're starting to get together and starting to look quite a bit cooler. So if you haven't got out the Dollar Tree, you don't have a Dollar Tree by you. Again, it's not $1 anymore. It's now $1.25, so don't be surprised by that. But still a great buy for action figures. Absolutely fantastic. Love them to death. Really, really cool. For a dollar, man, you can't get better stuff than this. You really can't. Or $1.25, I guess you should say. You just can't get better stuff than this. We now have, just from the static with the G.I. Joe looking cards with the comic with the scan for the comic on the back. It scans it to a YouTube page, and you can just check out the video. There's like a 10 and a 12 minute. We've got now interchangeable parts, taking out arms and putting new ones in, which is really cool. We've got vehicles. I mean, seriously, that's $250. 2 parts. You're going to have to get them both. We got figures that now color change. We got figures that have removable gear, weapons packs, head changes, color changes, in warm water, all kinds of shit. Missile shooting, spring loaded. Very, very, very badass. All right. Well, that's it for tonight. Now I'm going to get the fuck out of here because it's midnight. Hope East Coast. I hope you guys are doing well. Peace.